Testing. Sing one. Broadcasting to you live from his studio in New Jersey, originally from the great city of Toronto.
Welcome to another edition of the DJSTAPLES93 Roundtable, live on Twitch with your host, DJSTAPLES93.
Also featuring Juno Award winner and superstar, Simone Denny, Impressions DJ, Dan, and DJ George Andrew.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, live on Twitch. DJSTAPLES93 Roundtable.
Oh. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy.
Oh, baby. Stop. Sorry. Yelling at my dog who's licking my hand. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the DJ Staples 93 Roundtable. Yours truly, your host, Bradley, Dr. Staples to some, and our good friend here, Impressions DJ Danny Boy. What's up, sir?
Great to see you. Great to see you.
Oh, it's great to be seen. We're
How
so
goes the week?
excited. Been a good week. It's or last week was a good week, and now we're starting another one. And here we are, another Monday, another roundtable edition here. Very excited for our guest here this evening. For those of you that don't know, if you're just coming in for the first time, that was Snap Rhythm as a Dancer. That was a huge track back,
Huge.
massive track back in
Massive.
1992. With our guest today on the vocals, Thea Austin, who, fun fact, was also part of another jamming group by the name of Soul Searcher. And
Yes.
they what was the name of that song, Danny Boy?
From
From Soul Searcher. Yeah, I'm
Um,
putting you on the spot now. I'm sorry.
I know you are.
I know.
I'm kind of stalling because I want to.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, you see why, right? Okay. So,
Yeah.
well,
What do you think? It's
well,
never been done on the show before, where we do back-to-back videos at the beginning of the show of any guest that we've got.
yeah, I was meaning more so to get somebody in, but I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
We'll wait till. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. You were saying Soul Searcher. Yes. Great track.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
get enough. Awesome song.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. So why don't we do this? Never been done before on our show. Let's do a back-to-back video of our guest. Right, of our guest.
Yep.
Showing the jams that she's been a part of, that she's written. Let's do that. You want to do that?
Sure. I think we can do that if you want to.
T Green in the house. It's not Mary Had a Little Boy, but yes, that is one of her tracks. That's true. That's right. Oh, we could shout out to everybody in the chat real quick if you want to do that.
I was going to ask you to do that.
We'll pull out Tweak Music Tips, and we'll shout out everybody that's in the chat. I see T Green. I see our moderator, Chris. Good to see you. Sarah Love Bunny, of course, our other moderator. Good to have you. Virgil Magsino's already in the building.
Virgo? Did you say Virgo?
I said Virgil.
Oh, I heard Virgo.
I said Virgil.
He's the band.
I think I said Virgil. Yeah, I said Virgil. Virgil Magsino. Did I say it right?
Mr. Magsino to you.
Mr. Magsino. Call him Miss Magsino. Mr. Magsino. Call him Mr. Whatever. Mary Craig Contrary's lurking in the background. We got Lexi, of course, hanging out. Thank you. The bot of DJ Dad Winnipeg, who's been watching me every time I go live. So it's good to have him here. Knight Rider Kit is in the house. Yeah, so we got some interesting folks watching us today so far. Anyway, we appreciate you guys all being here. So why don't we do this? Let's do a little stalling. Let's play a second track from our guest, Thea Austin, and we'll be back after that. And hopefully we'll have all the characters here and we can start the conversation. What do you think?
Let's do it up.
Bet you wish you had named that tune. Anyway, right? This is going to be great. All right, so check this out. Another song written by Thea Austin, a group that she was in called Soul Searcher. We'll be back after this video. You can do it? You want me to do it?
Go for it, guy.
Just feel me all the way to the top. With your love.
Yes.
Fantastic guy.
Love that one. Such a fist pumper right there.
I saw you pumping your fist in the background.
Yeah,
It's
guy.
it
Such a
is
good
truly,
song. Such a good song.
it is truly a fist pumper.
Yeah. You know,
Oh,
we're missing somebody here, and I think it's time we can bring her in. It
yeah.
is our very, very beautiful, lovely, talented co-host. Put your hands together for Miss Simone Denny.
Woo! There she is. What's up, Simone? Happy Monday. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Stressed with the
Always one
internet,
too.
but
I
I'm
don't
good
think I've ever-
otherwise.
I don't think I've
Oh
ever
my
introduced
God.
you before. That felt so good to say your name. Like that. Awesome.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
How
Thank
great
you.
is that Soul Searchers track, though? Seriously.
Such a
Man,
good feel. That song is so.
she's incredible. She
Oh
really
my
is.
goodness. Is she? I sort of see her in the background. I don't know if she's able.
There.
Is she there?
Yeah.
All right.
Try
Well,
to
look.
bring her
Let's bring her in without further
Yeah.
ado. The
without
vocal
further ado.
stylings.
Well,
The
hold
legend.
on, Staples.
The-
Let's Simone
the
do it.
jazz-
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
What?
That's right. My bad. Sorry.
Without further ado, my friend, the legend, the icon, oh God, she's everything. Thea Austin.
What's up,
There she.
everybody?
Oh,
There,
Well,
I,
how you doing, Thea?
Where am I?
we can hear you. Maybe
We can
you
hear
can
you.
talk.
I
Can
don't
you
know
hear us?
what's. Uh-huh.
There
there you
Oh,
are.
yay!
Welcome,
What's
welcome.
up, everybody?
Oh my
Hey,
goodness. What's up?
Songbird.
Let's put these two beautifuls on top of it.
Oh, snap.
Oh, look at you. See?
That was
That's
great.
clever, Danny boy. Look, that's Danny Earnings paycheck right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, snap. I love it.
Let me make sure I've got my volume up so I can.
How
hear
are you,
my-
Thea? Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, I'm doing so good. Thanks for inviting me. Thank you for inviting me. What's up, beautiful Songbird?
Hey, and now that you're here,
Hey, I'm
good
glad
to
we
see
all
you.
now.
Good to see you.
We all
Good to
love
see you.
you now. Hey, thank you for the flashbacks on the video and the songs, you know?
Yeah.
What
Those
do you
songs
think
still
about
hold up today, though.
like when you see those tracks and the videos and you hear them, like what goes through your mind? Where does it take you when you hear those songs again?
I always hear the songs. I don't see the videos. I'm weird about looking at myself on video, like right now. But
No, you're
I'm
fine.
overcoming these phobias. But I love hearing the songs, and it definitely takes me back to the 90s when the opportunities presented themselves, and it always feels good because those are songs that make people happy around the world. They make me happy. They made me happy. I prayed for Rhythm as a Dancer, and I was blessed. I was just prayed, God, please give me something that the people can feel, and it started to flow. And you know, all I can say is it's spiritual, it's musical, it's magical. I don't understand. It's so random. I don't understand how these things work, but they work. And it feels so good. Every time I hear them, I feel an intense amount of gratitude. You know, it keeps me alive as a musician, as an artist, as a writer. It keeps me still in the flow of things. Keeps me still able to go around the world and do what I came here to do. You know, so yeah, it takes me back to the happiest times, to the times where I struggled so much. I was really in the poorhouse, and I was the crab at the bottom of the barrel when the opportunities came along, and they came along magically. So I go back to that, and it keeps me humble, keeps me grateful, keeps me optimistic. You know, all of that.
Sure.
Mhm.
And that
Yeah.
is true because I know you're a very spiritual person.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
very true.
Bird.
That is very true.
Yes.
The cool thing about Soul Searcher, I can't get enough, is that it came out what 99, right?
Yep.
Give or
Yes.
take.
Yeah.
And I'm still playing it at my gigs. Dan,
Yeah.
like we're all out DJing and doing gigs, and that song still holds up to. I'll tell you what. So does Rhythm as a Dancer. I mean, but
Yeah.
just the fact that these songs are as good as they are, they still hold up today. It still gets people bumping. Like, God bless, man. Fantastic songs.
Thank you. I'm grateful. Look, I'm grateful. When I hear, you know what is one of the most fun things, and probably you guys and Simone, feel the same way, is that we can be like in a mall, in an elevator, in a
Yeah.
fitness center, in a club, at a festival, wherever, and these songs will just come on, and it's crazy. And the good thing about it is I'm kind of anonymous, you know. People don't know me till they know me, so they don't know that they're in the same workout class with me.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
See the reaction, and that's one of the best feelings, you know, to be anonymous in the game, like have the good fortune of having successful songs but still have my anonymity where I can go places, and you know, people know who I am when I'm there, when I'm in the concert and after and all that. But if I'm just like walking down the streets of Toronto, you know, excuse
Bless
me.
you. Bless you.
Bless you.
Okay. If I'm just walking down the streets of Toronto, you know, I'm just, you know, oh
Just
my
chilling.
goodness.
I
It's
think when you
allergy
talk about
season.
walking
It's
down the streets of
allergy
Toronto, it
season.
makes you sneeze a little bit.
It's allergy season.
Like Vinny,
It
like
is
Vinny
what
said,
it is.
Toronto
Making
makes
you
you
sneeze. Yeah.
I'm
Toronto sneeze.
sneezing, so I'm there with you. I'm like holding it back. I've been sneezing all day, so
That's
it's all
pretty funny.
good. It's
We've been
all
doing
good.
this show for 3 years and never have we had anyone have a sneeze attack on the air live. So there you go. Again,
Bless you.
Yeah.
Oh
there you
my
There
go.
you go.
Trendsetter right here.
But I know
whatever it is.
Sorry.
It's I'm about to do it again. It's
That's
hay
okay.
fever, whatever season.
Yeah, hay
it's
fever,
allergies.
allergies.
It's allergies. I can. In the meantime, I can say I know exactly what you're saying, because I remember one time I was working out at, was it the Y? Ages ago, and Love Inc. was, you know, doing its thing, and I was on the bike looking down on a exercise class,
Yeah.
and this one guy was singing. They were playing Superstar. They had no idea
Okay.
that I was right above them cycling and watching them do their exercise class. And this guy was singing Superstar for his life,
Nice.
for his life. And he kind of broke away from the routine of the class and just started dancing, and he was going. And I was like, this is the best, you know, because you get to see the genuine joy and reaction of people when you know, it's awesome. It really is a good thing. You're like, okay, I did that, and people love it. This is cool, you know. It is cool.
Listen, when it's not just when we're at the clubs or at a concert listening to it, it's all around. When your music comes on, people are moving. That's just how it is.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, thankfully,
feel
gratefully.
good.
I'll try to stop moving this phone around.
But I
I
think
was trying to be a little delicate here with the nose wipe, but you know,
All
just a
good.
human situation, y'all.
Reality. It's a reality show. It's
We
all
are
good.
live.
That's right. That's right. That's what happens.
Stuff
That's
is
what happens.
happening.
Yeah.
Have you ever had anything like that though? Like when you're at a concert or you're performing, where you know, you kind of get under the weather and things. I know Simone's talked about it before, and she says,
Ooh.
like, what's your go-to medication?
I love that.
Water.
Water's
Water, yeah.
Water, aspirin, you know, prayer.
yeah.
But listen, it has happened, and it has happened so many times. I can't even tell you. I have had the butterflies and got overly excited on the inside. I have lost everything that I ate or drank before hitting the mic or during. I have fallen on stage. I have gotten a tickle in my throat when hitting those high notes, you know, and it goes on and on and on. One time I was spinning around. I was just so happy to be singing and with the audience and with Turbo and the band and everything. And I was spinning around, and I spun out of control and I fell backwards. And my butt hit the monitor and I popped up like toast. And I kept dancing.
That's it. The show must go on. That's funny you say that, because I just watched the other day. I think it was Luke Bryan was on Jimmy Kimmel, and Jimmy Kimmel showed Luke Bryan where he fell like 10 different times, and on
Damn.
10 different
Excuse me.
stages kind of thing at 10 different shows where he just kept falling, but he wasn't spinning. It was just a fall. So listen,
Oh my
if you're
God.
falling because you're spinning, you have an excuse to fall. That's okay.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Oh.
Great.
Gotta
I've
be
done it
careful.
once, and I've done it. Yeah.
Only one time.
It happened. There was a gap. I was in the UK. It was it, I guess, Halloween, and there was a gap in the stage, and it was dark in that part, and you couldn't see. So there was a gap between the stage and the speakers. But you would think that there was stage there, and I walked, and I went right down.
Oh, boy.
No, oh my
I went
God.
right down, and I was like, "Oh
How
my
did you
God!"
recover? How'd you
I
recover
just
from
got
that?
up, rolled over, and got
That's
myself
what we
up
do.
and kept going. I was like, "What are you gonna do? What are
Oh,
you gonna
Pretty funny.
do?"
that's what we do. We just get up,
You
we
laugh,
just go with
you
it.
laugh it
The
off,
show
and
goes
keep
on.
going.
That's the sign of a true professional too.
Yeah.
When you've been doing it all, when an artist has been doing it all of his or her life, we know that as that old saying goes, the show must go on.
Right.
We don't stop. Let me tell you, I broke my ankle twice in 2022, and
Jeez.
despite it, I kept going. I kept my contracts and I kept going because
Nice.
that's what we do. That's what we
Nice.
do.
Very nice.
Yeah.
One of the questions I wanted to ask, and somebody in the chat brought it up as well. So you grew up in Pittsburgh. You were singing, and how do you go from Pittsburgh to becoming a member of the Euro group Snap? How does that come to?
I don't know if I should say this live, but do you want the real truth or you want the shaded truth?
Nothing but the truth. So help me God. We can handle the truth. It's okay.
You know what it was? Seriously. And I was so down on my luck too, fellas, and Songbird knows this story. I was really down on my luck. I was out here in LA, drove across country in my Chevy with my friend Donna after we graduated at the University of Pittsburgh, and we came out here. I had $400 and just a lot of hope and a lot of faith. And I worked as an au pair. I worked as a writer at the R&B Report magazine, but that magazine went bankrupt, and I was struggling with like the long G's, and I was really down on my luck. That this it kind of happened like real fast too. I got a boot on my little Honda Civic. I needed a ride to the studio, and a friend Elisa Adonis gave me a ride. She had a friend Jonas with her, and they took me to a studio to audition for this production team from the UK called Love and Laughter, and they heard me sing. And then on the way back, this dude Jonas, he was a chef at Spago, and he was friends with Penny Ford, and he was like, "Wow, you really got a voice on you, like Snap is looking for a new singer, and Penny is helping the producers. Let me call her. Would you be interested?" I was like, "Yeah, who wouldn't?" And then he called her, and she was like, "I'm not helping him anymore," and she hung up. And then I was like,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So he was like, "Oh, I got one more thought. Do you have any more weed?" And I had, this was before it was legal, so I had these two little pinners, super skinny. And he was like, "Let me call her." And he was like, "Hey, you want to smoke?" "Yeah," And then he was like, "Yeah, it's not mine, it's my girls. I'm with my girls." And she was like, "Bring them over," So we went over, and I fired it up for her. And then he put my music on, and she was like, "Who's that?" And he pointed to me, and and then she was like, the group Snap. And yeah. And she's like, "Well, they're looking for a new singer. Would you be interested?" Yeah. So our night is their morning. So she called them right on the spot and was like, "Hey, listen to this." And they're like, "Super gal, oh, who's this?" Michael Luca, meet Thea. Thea, meet Michael Luca. And we talked, and they're like, "Hey, you want to come to Germany and write and sing with us?" And I was like, "Why not?" Boom, that was it.
Nice.
And the rest is history.
It's like, it's so random. I don't know, this thing with music and opportunity is so random. You can be the best or the worst musician or singer, but when it's fated for you, it's fated for you, and it's yours and yours alone. So it didn't come because I uh, I was presented as like the voice, you know. It came because I had something that was a tangible thing that somebody wanted, and it was just in the nanos. It was in a moment, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the connector. That was the thing that connected us. And then this he was kind enough to put my music on, and boom, it happened. And then they flew us
Wow.
over to Germany, and you know, it was a little bit of pressure because I had never written uh, EDM to EDM music. I grew
Mm-hmm.
up with R&B, soul, and you know, etc. And so that was new for me, and uh, and I'd never been paid that much money either before to be in the studio
Right,
and write
right.
every day. So I was like, oh, you know, the pressure's on, you know.
Yeah.
So when they played Rhythm as a Dancer, because that was even more different, you know, because I was kind of expecting like feels like the power, feels like oops up, feels like Mary,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
feels like, you know, the rest of that first you know, the first one,
Yeah.
and it was different. So that kind of threw me, but you know, I was just like, just leave me alone in the studio, all right? You know, because everybody was around and they kept throwing stuff out there. Like I could hardly get a word in edgewise. Sometimes it was like, oh yeah, that's good. Could you try this? Could you try that? Could you do that? You know, and I was like, could I just be alone with the music? Like
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
to hear my soul speak to me. I need to feel this thing without all this other, you know, I like collaborating, you know, I like co-creating, but you know, I just needed to feel the music because it was a different vibe for me. It
Mm,
was a
sure.
different feeling, and I needed time to really drop into that and for my soul to really wrap itself around that music, you know, and then
Yeah.
when I prayed, Holy Spirit jumped on me and was like, I'm gonna give you something.
Yeah.
Give you something that sounds
Fantastic.
like a
And
nursery
he
rhyme.
did.
Yeah, because at first, you know, I was like, okay, God, this sounds like a nursery rhyme, like you playing tricks, you know,
Yeah.
for real, you know. I conversate with the spirit like I'm talking with y'all, you know. And I was like, this sounds like a
Sure.
nursery. And then I was like, okay. Then the lyrics started to come, and it was hard to catch it at first, you know. And then it kind of I had to make sense of it, and then I understood it, and it was really, really a soul's like when I sing, it's a soul's companion. You know, that rhythm is a soul's companion. Rhythm is movement. Dancers are movement. You know,
Yeah.
it as everybody, you, the DJs, the producers, the singers, the writers, you know, the musicians, we are that rhythm. We fall into that, you know, and that's when I really knew
That
it was.
just gave me goosebumps just now. The way
Mm,
that's right.
Come
the
on,
way
baby.
that it came
Wow.
about. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Wow. That
Well,
is.
look, just to speak to to the popularity of the music that you've created over the years, we got people here that are joining us now from Australia watching, right? Because they knew that you were going to be here. So shout out
Wow.
to those people that are joining us. Obviously, we got Canada, we got the United States, so we got people all over the world here right now because you're here specifically. So your music has undoubtedly touched tons of people. So
Yes.
very thankful for what you've created and for your ability and your talent and everything about you. I can't really thank you enough
Thank you.
for I mean, and
Grateful for
again,
Songbird, my soul sister Simone Denny, superstar, right there. I'm grateful for her. Our bond is beyond words, and she's bringing me into this space with you guys. You know that love music. You know you have to love music to stay with it forever. You know, and for
mm,
people that love it, you know they've been loving it for as long as we've been loving it. I
Mhm.
feel know, we're the vessels, you know, we're the bodies that this thing moves through. You know, the songs are really the star of the story here for me, you know.
mm,
For me, the songs are the star of the story, you know. I can, you know, I'm just what it moves through. And I'm just glad that these melodies find me. I'm glad that these lyrics find me. I know that it is through divine, it's just really divine, you know, it's the unspeakable, you know. But it works.
mm-hmm,
It works, and it's 32 years later. There was just a documentary in the Netherlands called 90s Euro Dance. There's another thing that's popping off in Germany for 90s Euro. It's like it's weird, you know. You can't call it, you know. It's weird is not the right word is phenomenal because it ain't over till it's over.
That's right.
Something can be 10 years old, 20 years old, 30 years old, on and on and on. You know, we got songs that are 100, 200 years old that still pop, you know.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, that's the magic. That's the magic of music. It's the unspeakable. Yeah.
And you know what's funny about it too is you get other singers or young singers, and they're like, "Yeah, but that's an old song. Like, why this?" I'm like, "That's what you want. You want anthems, you know." And you don't. I think the formula today is there's a new hit every 6 weeks, and I'm like, no, you want a song that's an anthem that, like, I Will Survive, like Rhythm is a Dancer, like a Soul Searcher that will last you for 30 years because
they will carry on.
That's it. It has a life of its own. And that's the whole point of music. You want an anthem. You know, I've seen artists that have 5 albums and then their followers or their streams on Spotify are like barely there. And I'm like, you put in all that work and still, you know what I mean? There's not an anthem. When you do songs like Thea, like those carry on and on.
No, totally.
And on.
That is such a great point. That is a very, very good point.
You know, it's not about how many hits, how many songs you can put out. It's about the quality of what you put out.
Yeah.
Thanks, you know, and it continues to resonate deeply with people. It's really important.
Yeah. And wasn't Rhythm is it like? I'm sorry, Simone. Go ahead, finish.
No, I said that's Thea. That's her writing. That's when you hear those songs. That is the spirit of who she is. That's coming out in those songs, and it has held the test of time. It deeply resonates with people, and it continues to, and it will for years to come.
Yeah.
Speak on it.
Yeah. Preach it. There you go.
It is. It is.
But wasn't Rhythm is a Dancer was originally a B-side track? Am I correct?
Kind of, sort of, kind of. Yeah.
Sort of, kind of, right? Like Turbo B was like, no, let's go with, from what I read, right? Turbo B's like, yo, let's go with Color of Love.
Yeah.
Right. And Rhythm is a Dancer was the B-side, no?
Right. That's right. Yeah. And there's also this other story that I heard about Rhythm is a Dancer is that there was an issue with Snap, and so they kind of got I don't know what that term is, but like 8-balled or blacklisted or something for an incident that had happened with Turbo that was an unfortunate incident, I might say, because sometimes, you know, he didn't really get to explain his side of the story, you know, that he was in a situation and that made him very uncomfortable. And unfortunately, him being young and military, and which is, you know, develops men to be very masculine and aggressive. He had a situation. So my understanding is that they kind of like blackballed Snap, and that they put Rhythm is a Dancer out on a white label and service the DJs around the world. As DJ, you guys, have you ever seen that white label? Have you ever heard that story?
Never seen a white label. It was always the black. Was it Chrysler?
Arista.
Arista label. It was always the black Arista label. Yeah.
Logic BMG. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I heard a rumor of that. But anyway, you know, yeah. I mean, it does its thing, and I'm grateful. You know, all these young artists too. Speaking of young artists, Simone, you know, they have touched back on Rhythm is a Dancer. Of all the Snap songs, they touch back on that one, and young indie rock band Bastille rebirthed Rhythm is a Dancer in the song called Of the Night, and
really?
Starts off as a ballad, and they're an indie. They debuted, I think, at number 2 or 12 or something like that in the UK, and it starts out as a ballad, you know. With him singing, the lead singer singing Rhythm is a Dancer, slow, a ballad, and it's real, like it's celestial, you know, with like chimes and it's very free flowing and everything. And then he does his own verse of the night, and then This Is the Rhythm of the Night booms in.
Oh, really? I could have
this song.
I've never heard this before.
So bomb, called Of the Night by Bastille.
I'll have to check that.
Yeah, then I think it was Breathe Caroline. that remade it, made it big again. Then one of my favorites, aside of Bastilles of the Night, is Jeremiah's "Don't Tell Him."
I was just going to bring that up. Yeah.
Yeah, go on, go ahead.
Well, I play Jeremiah's "Don't Tell Him" as often as I can when I'm out doing live gigs.
Woo!
And then he brings up "Rhythm is a dancer." I got, like, I can't sing it, but you get the
I
idea.
need a companion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heaven knows it must be you. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. You will need. Don't tell him.
Right.
That's it. That's the best I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna stop right there.
Wasn't too
That
bad.
was
It wasn't too bad.
Not too bad, right?
We can go there.
Not bad
That
at
was
all.
fun.
Yeah. Once in a while, I like to drop some
Like,
signs
nobody
on everybody.
sings all the versions that are out there. Nobody sings it like Thea.
No, absolutely
Yeah.
See,
not.
I've seen you. I've seen you live, so I'm on
Have
the
you
side
ever
of the
so
stage like go there? She's like a wall of sound.
Simone's had the opportunity to have like her music to bring it back again in a different style. Have you ever? And I'm going to bring this up because Samus, who thank you for that raid by the way, Samus J from Australia was asking like to collaborate with you to redo to redo something again. Have you ever done anything like that, or do you have any desire to do that, or do you think like you like holding on to the original, or you kind of want to freshen it up sometimes? I'm curious what your thoughts are on that.
Little remix action.
Did you hear that? Oh, I don't think she can hear us.
Oh, I don't know if she can hear us.
Can you hear us, Thea?
I thought that was for you, Simone.
No, no, that was for you, Thea. That was for you.
Oh, I thought that was for Superstar.
Yeah, we've done that
No,
already.
because Superstar's been done. That's
That's
it.
all about you.
Oh, well, yeah, always, and I've even done a couple, because I produce music as well. I'm a musician and a music producer, so I have fooled around with Rhythm as a Dancer so much to redo it myself, and so yes is the answer to whomever asked that question from Australia. What you got? What you got?
There you go,
What
good boy. So Samus J is he's out in Australia. He is a DJ, producer, remixer. He has put together. He's been known to put pre-mixed set lists together for some of the top DJs in the world for festivals. He's got Eurodance 1 through 1 million out on CD all over the world. So we'll have to try and get you guys together and see.
He's currently working right now too with who I saw her in the chat, and shout out to MJ who's in the chat.
Yes,
I know that he's currently collaborating with MJ right now as well.
Hey, yeah, hit me up at Thea_Austin at IG, and or go this way, hit these up. It's easy peasy. Let me hear what you're working with, baby bubba.
There you go. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I printed out a bunch of different things. So as an example, in Germany, Rhythm is a Dancer, #1 in the Echo Music Awards, single of the year. In '93, in the United States, of the Best House 12-inch single, #1. Single of the year in 1993 for the WMC International Dance Music Awards, #1 single of the year. For VH1 in 2000, it made the top 100 greatest dance songs of all time at number 36. MTV Dance in 2011, 100 biggest 90s dance anthems of all time, came in at 4th place. I mean, look at that. Esquire magazine in 2015, Esquire magazine had a poll of top 40 flashback revisiting the hit songs of February of 1993, whatever. Number 11 on their list for Esquire magazine. So there you go. So just a little bit of something of the effects of your work. There you go.
That one,
That's
Esquire, I did not know.
There you go. See?
Wow. I got the goosebumps now.
Look, 2017, but in
I think
BuzzFeed.
my chin is about to crack off. I'm smiling so hard.
Look,
my face hurts from smiling so hard. Look.
awesome.
in 2017, BuzzFeed did a list of the 101 greatest dance songs of the 90s. Yours came in at 30. Billboard in 2019 did Billboard's top songs of the 90s, came in at 184. And in 2020, The Guardian, the 100 greatest UK #1s ever, came in at 69. So there you go. You're making the list all over the place.
That's awesome. You know, I just wish they would have invited me to some of those award shows.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Yes.
I didn't get the invite.
So you need to pick up the award now. Send my award over.
Right, that would be nice. That would be nice.
Yes.
Some of those things are news to me, you know. But that's the you know, it's nice though to hear these things now. You know, I'm an older woman, and it's been 32 years now that Rhythm is a Dancer has come out, and so that gives me a feeling. It's like almost better now because other things were happening then, and it maybe if I knew those things then, I could have been made different or something. You know, it's nice. It's almost like it's good that it comes now because I'm not at the height of my career. You know, so that's really edifying. That's really validating. You know, artists need to, we need to, and we desire to know that our work, it has been appreciated, that it has had an impact on the emotions, the feelings, and the statistics even of music, you know, to know that we made our mark, you know, because we do it for the passion. I know we do. I don't know if all artists do, but I do, she does, and I believe y'all do, because you got this platform, you know, to share, to do that. So when artists are doing it for all the right reasons, because you really truly desire it, you almost can't do anything else. You do other things because you got to survive, you got to make money, you got to pay your bills, but we do it because we have to. I don't know what I'd be without music. Like, I just, you know, it's the dress, my driving force, it's my passion, it's my desire, it's my love, you know. And so these types of things, when they come later, it's really edifying. This interview is, this platform that you have is bringing some of these things to me that are news to me, and it couldn't come at a better time, you know.
Oh, well, we're glad to share the info with you. It's in a word, it's badass. Where I come from, that's a good word that we like to use. So there you go.
Yes.
And look, we got a lot of talented people here in the chat. Like we said, we got our boy Samus J, MJ, of course, Thea, and Simone. You know, maybe the four.
Hey, MJ.
Just saying, got to get you guys all together, see what you can make some magic happen. You know,
I'm down. I'm creating. I'm in the studio Monday through Friday. When I'm not on the road, I'm creating beats, I'm creating lyrics and songs. Simone and I have been talking about this for years. We have been
it's time.
Years,
yes.
Because she is the soulful songbird that she is, it can't be just any track.
Right.
It's got to move this lady. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to do it. We're going to do it this year. We're going to do it this year.
We need that anthem track because she's nothing less. I'll do some other ish, you know, because I'm very experimental, and I do all genres. If you heard the music that I produce, it runs the gamut of hip hop, of pop, of R&B, of neo soul, of EDM.
Anything, Thea. Literally.
You name it, I'm in it. You know, but we need an anthem for her, for us. You know, so. Anybody out there listening?
Oh, they're listening.
They're listening. They're
definitely listening.
Something tells me by the end of the show, Samus has already written half of a track for you guys already.
We're ready to write.
Listen, that brings up a good point, though, Thea, because I want to ask you about this. And when I hear the vocals, you can hear the vocals, but the sound of the music between Snap and Soul Searcher. So to me, Snap really was that Euro feel. Yes. Soul Search was a little bit more to me, more of a house style kind of thing. So where ties in the similarities to it, and where do you feel it is that much in a difference, so that you do or do you want it? Did you ever want it to be like that, where it is two different things, two different identities kind of thing?
It can be whatever spirit wants it to be for me, for real. You know, I'm game for all of it, you know. It could be whatever, you know, as long as I get to use this instrument, use this gift. But the tie with those two songs, I really honestly believe that you know, it's the good feels, you know. It's the soulful voice, it's
Yeah.
the rhythm, the music, you know,
Yeah.
that the feeling for the people. It's gotta be, you know, it's just got to be that feeling. Soul Searcher is definitely came with a different force, you know.
Yeah.
Rhythm as a Dancer was just very unique. There was nothing else out at that time sounding like that. Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. Then the bump, 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 bump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm saying it was like these all these energies, all these different sounds, you know, married with my R&B style voice, you know, and a different type of a lyric. Like people would be like, "What the heck does Rhythm as a Dancer mean?" You know, like that thing, you know, that
Yeah.
kind. But it was just a perfect marriage of everything. Soul Searcher, that song was already in development. Thanks to my friend Mark Pomeroy, DJ Brian Tappert, and the gorgeous soulful voice of Donna Allen. We can't leave her out. Soul Searcher, that song first came out with them with Donna Allen's voice on the hook as you know, put out there, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and seating, and they felt like they need verses to the song, you know, because I was the friend to Marge, who is Mark Pomeroy's wife, and she's
Okay.
like, be on it, you know what I'm saying? Another serendipitous moment, you know, it could have been anybody. It could have been Donna Allen. She was already on it, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they just married their voices perfectly on the hook, you know,
Mhm.
and brought me in on the verses, and it was just again a perfect match for everybody. But I think the tie with those songs again is dance music. It's high energy. Both of those songs got that pulse, you know, got
Get you
that
moving.
pulse
Yeah.
feeling, that
Yeah.
feeling people want when they're in the club, when they're in the festival, when they're in the cars, when they're in the house cleaning up, whatever they're doing, they want that feeling, you know. They want that feeling that it's a feeling that gets in on the inside of people that they want to move, just like Superstar, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's a feeling. It's a feeling. That's the common thread, you know. Is both those songs give people the feels, and they just both got that movement, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And that
think it goes beyond what you're saying. It's also the lyrical content. It
yeah,
deeply resonates with people. I think and I'm sure you get this too. Every show there's a story. People have something to tell you about how your song impacted their life. You know, I just in Belfast there, a gentleman came up. I think I posted it, where they chose Superstar to bring their daughter into the world. You know,
oh,
so
Oh wow.
yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh,
Wow.
you know,
I,
like it's powerful. It really is. It's really powerful, and as you said, we're the vessel. You know, we're the vessel that comes through, and it's lyrics are powerful. They
that
really are.
yeah, it's amazing that the fellas, the things that Simone and I hear from people around the world, it knocks our man, it just knocks us for a loop in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, when I
Yeah.
was in South Africa, they told me that Rhythm as a Dancer was one of their freedom songs, and I was like, what?
Yes.
Like, how can that be? But it resonated with them because they were not allowed to hear outside music until apartheid ended, and at that time were certain songs that were circulating throughout the world that were popular, and that just happened to be one of them, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So
So
when you hear stories from people like Simone, that somebody created their child, they brought new life into the world on off
Mm-hmm.
those feelings. When people tell me that it's their freedom song from apartheid,
yes,
or they were depressed and they heard Rhythm as a Dancer, they were
yes,
on the committing suicide, and they heard
yes, yes.
Dancer stop because that song made them feel happy. You know, it's like
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
it's it's beyond us.
People, and I think that's so important because people don't really realize how much those stories move us and keep us going through our times when times are low. You know, it's important when we hear those things from everybody, because it lets us know that what we have done matters. You know, and that people still love what we do and they still appreciate it, and it has made the impact. You know, like literally every show someone comes up to me, and it's beautiful. And like I said, for Thea, most definitely, I know it's happened to you. It's beautiful.
And the people that love and support this music, they need to know too, from us and the DJs and the producers, how much they mean to us, how much we love and need and desire them, their presence, you know, where would our music be without them, how important they are. They are as important to us as
wow, thank you. That's amazing.
It is.
That's like just because, you know, I often think about it. I often think about, you know, when an artist is doing as a DJ, I think about this. When an artist is creating a song, do they ever think about that? Do they ever think, I want to DJ, I want to create something that's going to make it not easy for the DJ, but that's going to make a great time, that the DJ will be able to create that moment through your music. And I think it's just, you know, as a DJ, that's why, and I can't thank the both of you, MJ, and all the other artists out there. Like, I cannot thank you enough, because as a DJ, it's why I became a DJ. Something about it, when I can start that song and you drop it in and people start to react to the music, as a DJ, it is such an incredible feeling to be like, wow, I can't believe that I dropped that song and people. So I can't even imagine how you feel when you're performing, when you're giving it your all for people to kind of react to that. That's, you know, I'm sure that's like 1 million more than what I'm feeling. So that's incredible.
We do think about the DJs, of course. We love the DJs. I mean, where would our song be without the DJs? You all are as essential, just as you know. It's all right.
All connected.
Yeah. Is there a song, Thea, that you wish you had wrote that you didn't? Like, is there something you hear like, oh man, I wish I did that one?
Yeah, I'm levitating.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right.
Yes, girl.
Diamond levitating. Yes, Beyonce's "You Won't Break My Soul." You know?
Jams right there. Yeah,
there you go. There you go.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Levitating is one of my favorites. Love that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I keep moving the phone. I'm excited.
That's okay.
That's all good.
All good. You know what? I think maybe we can even do this. I want to do something here. And Staples is going to be like, "Guy, what are you doing?" But I have to do something. Give me 1 second. I want to try.
Oh, Dan's taking him. This is the best the show's ever sounded when Dan takes himself out. Love it.
That's so cruel.
Were you able to hear me when I'm off or no?
No.
Okay, that's not going to work then. But I wanted to try and get to just the two ladies up there, and because I wanted to ask, it's a two-part thing. And the first thing is, I want to hear about how the two of you met when you first came together and all of that. And then I'm going to ask you to do, both of you to do this, and I'm sure you know why. And not explain.
Oh, there we go.
But go ahead and tell us first of all, how did you two first meet, and how did that all come together?
You want me to go or you go here? Okay. Well, I meet 2011. I think it was 2011. Yeah, I think it was 2011. We were both on the bill for Chicago Pride, and it was Thea, myself, Frenchie Davis, Janice Robinson, Sandy B. We were all there on the same bill. And Thea and I just ended up hanging out. You know, and my sister was there with us as well. And we just ended up hanging out and chatting. And I can't say anything other than we just clicked. We all clicked, you know, but there's something, Thea and I just clicked, you know, and then we didn't see each other for a year or two. And I think in 2013, Z103 had something in Toronto at, oh my God, not RPM, Cool House. And we performed there. I think that was one of the last shows Cool House had. And just, again, we clicked, we're like, hey. And it just, like I said, every time we'd meet, it would just be good vibes, like all the time. And that was it. Because one thing for me is I'm always very cognizant of women who have paved the way. And Thea was one of those for me because as a girl in Toronto in the Black community is very much either Caribbean music or R&B and hip hop. So for me to step out of that bubble and go into dance, you know, I was watching. I've always been a person to see, and I've always a person who kind of I danced to a different drummer, and I liked what I was seeing. So it was Thea, it was Robin S., it was Martha Wash, it was all those women. I'm like, these are amazing singers, you know. And so to actually meet Thea, and it was just a natural connection. That was it. It was nothing more to it. I met her, and I was just, you know, she's awesome. That was it.
That was great. I love that because during that whole time, if you saw Thea's face, she's just like big smile, and she was you can see her reminiscing about that moment too. So that's great.
That was it. That was it.
The mom
Every
Danny
time we
is
meet.
I
mean, she came to Toronto one time, and I took her up to a place where my cousin was DJing, and we were just hanging out and having a good time, and we just hang, and it's fun.
We had a Caribbean night.
That's it. So go ahead and explain the rings, because I noticed it on both.
These rings are from our beautiful friend Shannon.
Yes,
I hope she's there. It's a sisterhood of strength.
I'm trying to. I'm so dingy. Oh, there it is.
Am I getting it in there?
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
Sisterhood of just strength, just a sisterhood thing, you know, of strength and perseverance and love, and that's it.
Yes.
Strength. And this one was a gift that Thea gave to me. So, and that has a very special story, but we're not going to get into that. That one, nobody needs to know that one. But this was just something Thea gave to me, and I love it so much. I don't even wear it out, because if I was to lose it, I would be like really upset. So I will wear it now and happy and enjoy it, but I will I'm terrified to wear things when people give them to me, because I don't want anything to happen to them.
Another one, Songbird.
What?
I'll just get you another one.
Well,
wear it.
I will. I'm wearing it now. I'm like that with everything.
I'm so glad. That's
but yeah, Thea is a beautiful person. You know, it's one thing to know her as a singer, but it's another thing to know her as a friend. And she's just a beautiful, spiritual, just genuine and lovely person. And like I said, every time we meet, we were in Edmonton last year together. And, you know, it's like she's on stage and I'm at the side of the stage like, yes, you know, like it's all positive vibes. There's just it's good energy all the time. It's nice to have friends in the industry like that. Like there's no stress. It's just good times and love all the time.
And we are really truly like that. Like when she's on stage, I'm her cheerleader, cutting, acting like a fool, whistling my head off, screaming. Then I lose my voice before I go on, cheering for her.
Perfect. Yeah.
When I'm on stage, she's doing the same thing. And then I mean, we kick it otherwise too. Like when I'm there, we hang out, we go to dinner, we kick it, we go and we do a lot of things, you know. And we really kick it. And when we don't see each other on the road, we're always texting each other, tapping in, having a conversation every now and again, you know, and
always checking in.
When I don't know if it was around Christmas time when I talked to your mom and dad. You know, like we in there like swimwear, you know.
I love that. So are you going to be coming back to the East Coast anytime soon? You're out in California now, correct?
Absolutely. I will. I'm trying to get back to Toronto ASAP. I just saw where there's this. I think it's like a freestyle concert in like.
When is that?
At Fallsview in November.
Yeah. I'm trying to get on that.
Is that November 9th?
November 9th. Yeah.
I will be there.
Are you going to be there, Simone? Because we want to go. Are you?
I'm not
gonna...
performing. I'm not performing. I'll be there because another friend is performing. Lisa.
Yes. Amazing.
All right. So here's the plan for November 9th. If I don't have my kids that weekend, I'm coming up.
All right.
Yeah, no, the kids are a burden. November 9th. Love my kids. My daughter's texting me the New York Rangers hockey score as we speak. I love my children. But November 9th, it's going down for real. We're doing it.
It's at the OG stage, right?
Yeah. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I'm coming to hang out. That's it. I'm coming to hang out.
Man, I'm
It's
trying
in
to
the books.
stage, me and you. I'm trying to see if they just cut the line up or what.
Listen, you know me, I'm happy to just chill out in the background and just see you guys perform. Very
You know,
happy.
fellas, Simone and I both are like that. We're big fans of the music, of the artists, and so we do go there to show up, to be supportive, not just there to be porn, what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
All right.
Well, actually, I remember seeing Simone, meeting her once afterwards, when in the mix, when those guys did their thing over at Love Bunny. Where was
Euronation?
that? Not Euronation.
Euromania.
Oh, it was the
When-
90s. I love the 90s.
When Kathy was performing.
Probably.
When Kathy was performing, it was just at the View. It was at the View just last summer. It was on a Sunday during the daytime. Kathy was performing, and also Hellbent was there as well. And then I see Simone's there. I'm like, is this a surprise performance? She was, no, I'm just here to
just hanging
watch
out.
the girls here.
Yeah, that's her.
It was Summer Jam. That's it. It was that Summer Jam.
You know what? Sometimes you just, it's nice to just be there and cheer everybody else on. I can't explain it. I don't always need to be the performer or the center of attention. I'm happy to just go and just appreciate someone else's performance. It's nice. And you get to hear other people do their thing. It's great.
Yeah.
That's right. And that's inspiration. That's inspiration for us, for them.
Absolutely.
It all works it just all works like a hand in glove, Yeah. But fellas, we about to get on it though. Something's gotta happen. Something gotta happen here with me and this songbird.
Yes.
So MJ, we love MJ,
Yep.
Yes.
We'll get Samus J's contact info. Simone, I'll pass it on to you.
Thanks.
And of course you can pass it on to Thea and the three of you and MJ. Maybe we can make one big happy
wait,
make
and
something
everybody
happen.
go over to Thea's page and add her on Instagram.
Yes.
What's your call letters, Thea? What's your handle?
It's Thea _Austin, THEA _ Austin, AUSTIN at IG.
There you go.
See, I don't know if I tagged the right one when I tagged you in earlier.
Everybody go.
Yeah, I don't know if I
think
did.
I think I tagged a fake account. It was Thea Austin _.
It is. It's Thea _Austin.
It's a verified. It's a verified account.
And it's that's right. Thanks to Simone Denny, who got me to do that. I'm super lame on social media. First of all, super lame. I don't know what my issue is, but I know how it started. My dad got really sick, and then when he passed, I fell off of it, and then I didn't know how to go back to it, and then it was years later, last June, I was invited to be on Good Morning America with Martha Wash, Crystal Waters, Robin S., Cece Peniston, and my friends were like, if you don't post that, we're gonna come to LA and break your legs,
Sounds very Jersey of them. Nice.
Before that show in Toronto, and I was like, Thea,
put it up. I was like, look, you need to, whatever bag you in, you need to come on out of it. And so I actually had my friend Carell, who's a radio personality. He really helped me to craft all of that. I just told him how I felt and asked him if he would help me, because I'm lame on it, but I'm slowly getting back in it. I got a new song out called Oh My God.
It'll come to you.
It's not called Oh My God.
There you go. Yeah.
It's called it's called The Rhythm of My Heart, And do you remember Michael Jackson's Lady of My Life?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's kind of spun out of that vibe, like there'll be no darkness tonight. Kind of that kind of
hearing
thing.
The chords. Yeah.
But it's house lighting the night.
Nice.
You are the rhythm of my heart. But it's house boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
And so it's on this young lady, Nikki Lowers, and it's on her EP, produced by Jerry Booker, and coming at you out of the Netherlands, out of Amsterdam, ski.
Nice.
And so that just popped on May 3rd. So You know, I have to. They're like, Thea, we need your help. You need to promote this on your social media. And I'm like, on my internal little small self, it's like, oh, it's not gonna matter because I'm not that active on social media. I'm not that popular on social media. But Simone is the force. She is the force and the voice behind it.
That's
She's
good.
one of the main ones that are like, you need to get with it, honey, because I didn't even, you know, she's like, look, I need to walk you through this thing so you can get your account verified. And, you know, so, you know, I'm coming back into it. So for sure, please hit me up, people.
We will.
Love the music and you know, understand, you know, the human condition and, you know, and that we all want to be made well by this music. We all want to feel good. We all want to be the best so we can, you know, be better to do better. So I will try.
You will. That's all we ask.
I will do better on social media so I can be better. It's the way.
Well, we'll definitely connect on social media. Again, I think I was following the wrong one as well. So I'll have to fix that. But
if you go through mine and you look her up, if you say you unfollow me, it'll come up. You'll get the right
okay.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do. So Thea, I want to thank you for being here. This was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so great.
A lot of fun.
I think my songbird Simone Denny had a good time. Y'all had a good time. You know,
we always have a good time.
So nice to meet y'all. So nice to meet y'all. So good to see my soul sister in song, you know. And you guys, when I get back up to Toronto, I hope to meet you. Thank you for having this platform. You know, artists, we need a way. We need, and so thank you for making a way for us. You know, we love our DJs. We love what y'all do. We love how y'all uplift the music. Y'all live for the music just like we do. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you guys, both of you. I mean, we appreciate the two of you and the music that you guys put out because, again, it makes us look good. It makes us look like we know what we're doing when we're out there hitting our buttons. When you're playing your jams, like, oh, these guys are all right.
You do.
I know what I'm doing. You know what we're doing. But listen, November 9th, everybody mark it down in your calendars for Niagara Falls. I'm literally going to check my calendar when we're done with the show tonight. And I'm not shitting you. I'm going to be there if I don't have my kids that weekend. Absolutely.
I mean,
I got to let Stacy know, by the way, November 9th.
Can I tell you, because I pulled it up, can I tell you like a few artists that are going to check this out? Expose, Lisa. It's Jenny Bergen of Evasive Bass, Cover Girl, CNC Music Factory, Coral, Brenda K. Star, Rob Bass, No Mercy, Raquel, Lisa Melendez, and Johnny O is going to be there. And I can't see this one because it's
That's, I mean, that alone is pretty packed. It's a pretty stacked lineup.
That is going to be, that's incredible.
Fun night.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I know Rob Bass. I know you. I know Lisa. I'm good.
That's all you need.
We know you, Songbird. We know you, superstar.
I'm coming to hang.
That's a banger of a lineup right there, if I do say so. Yeah. That's fantastic. So there you go. Mark your calendars, everybody. November 9th, Niagara Falls. Thea Austin, find her on the Instagram. Thea, thank you so much for being here. Really, you're fantastic.
Y'all so I'm looking at each of your eyes right now.
Darling.
Hope you can feel that.
I love it. I love it. Listen, if you go up to Toronto, I'll make the drive up so I could be a part of that fun. But if you're ever in the New York, New Jersey area, let's
I will be. That's right. You're in this country.
Yes, ma'am. That's right.
Yeah.
I still bleed the red and white, but I am here in Jersey. So.
God bless you all. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Yeah.
This is wonderful, edifying. I learned some new things from y'all, and my soul is definitely uplifted. So, you know, everybody be well, and we're going to do better so we can be better and just raise up the conscious collective for everybody, you know.
You're the best. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mwah.
All right, everybody, there it is. Shout out to Thea Austin.
Thank you, Thea.
Find the verified account on the Instagram. Keeping up whenever new stuff is going to come out. November 9th, she'll be in Niagara Falls with a stacked list of folks. Lisa. Simone will be there hanging out. Hopefully, Dan and I could be there hanging out. Thank you, Thea. We appreciate you. We'll definitely chat again sometime soon. All right.
Thanks so much. Blessings.
Talk soon. I'll give you a shout after. Bye.
All right.
There she goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, how to? I think you can click leave via, and you're good.
Oh, it's yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't want to, but okay, I will.
Oh, you
You want to? You want to stay?
You want to stay? You can
You
stay
want to
if you
stay,
want.
Thea, for the rest of our show?
You want to
No,
stay
you
for the
can
show?
stay.
You can
Here's-
stay.
No,
Thea, you can stay. You can stay if you want to
Don't
stay.
get us wrong. We're not pushing you out.
Absolutely.
No,
stay
not at
away.
all. So here's Thea. Do you want to stay? You can stay. You want to
Stay
stay
and
with
hang. We
us?
got more shows. Stay and hang.
Yeah, I want to hear the rest of the show.
All right. So
All
here's
right.
what we're
Yeah,
gonna
stay.
do.
Like me,
I wanted
out
to
on the
play.
video.
I wanted to play another video for you, if that's okay. And then if he's listening in the back, we're gonna have our boy George come on, and we'll do something a little fun. I think you're gonna enjoy when we have
Yes.
George come on. You'll see. I don't want to give it away just yet. Anybody new that's watching, I appreciate you guys all being here. The folks that came raided over from Samus J over in the Australia area, give us a follow on the channel. But yeah, so let's do this. We're gonna play another video. All right,
Okay.
we'll get your thoughts on the video when we come back from that, and then we'll have our boy George come on. We'll introduce you to him, and then then we'll call it a day. So I'm glad that you're staying. This is also the first time on the show that we've had a guest like, yeah, I'll stay, I'll hang out. So
All right.
all right,
Yeah.
so we're gonna play Mary Had a Little Baby. Mary Had a Little Boy.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so let's check this track out, and then everybody in the chat, check this out, enjoy it with us, dance away at home, and then we'll come back. We'll talk more to Thea Austin, and then we'll have our boy George join us. All right, check this out. Enjoy.
Here she comes. Should I talk to her now? Yes. It's now or never. 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 It's now or never.
Mary had a little boy, but little did she know that everywhere that Mary went, the little boy was sure to go.
Mary, a girl at a party, pretty face, fantasy body. On her strength, girl was fine. Mission, make her mine. So I stepped to her Sally. Before I could speak, she walked right by me, frozen. Lost my cool, out of the groove. What's my next move? Should I chill? Should I follow? Heart is pounding, I feel hollow. Pause. Thought for a minute, if she was a fool, I jumped right in it. So in her path, I just stepped. Nervous, but I still have pep. It didn't matter where she went to, I would be there too.
Mary had a little boy, but little did she know that everywhere that Mary went, the little boy was sure to go.
Saw her
Now or never, 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 never.
Fantastic. Where are we? Where do we go? One of my favorite things is hello, Georgie boy. One of my favorite things about playing these videos and whatnot is when you get to see the artist in the background singing along. I know it's happened with Simone and now it's happened with Thea. I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll touch more on that video in a bit. But ladies and gentlemen, Thea, welcome to our show. Our good friend DJ George Andrew. George, hello, sir.
Evening, guys and girls. How are you? Hi, Thea.
Thea, you may notice that George talks a little funny. That's because he's originally from Manchester, but he also lives in Canada now in Toronto. So
yeah,
he speaks funny. So George meets Thea, Thea meets George. And if you're joining us for the first time, this is our good friend DJ George. And what's going to happen now, Thea? So sit tight, hold on to your socks.
Yeah,
George is going to do what we call showing us his backside. Are you ready?
Quality viewing, I tell you. This is what they make me do. Every Monday night, you have these great guests on, interesting stories.
Yeah, and then George comes in and shows us his backside.
Show your backside, George. Come on.
Are you ready to see his backside, Thea? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I ain't seen a backside in a minute.
Oh, there you go. Hold on. Sit tight. There it is. DJ George Andrew going to show us his backside.
Hey.
So you get the idea now, Thea, what's going to happen here? Our boy George, every week, George comes up with an album, and he's going to show us the back of the album, and the folks in the chat have to guess who the album is. And now tonight, what we're going to do, I didn't talk to Dan about this ahead of time.
Yeah.
We're going to do an Amazon gift card for the winner, $25 Amazon gift card to the winner. For anyone, the first person to get this backside on tonight's special edition of the Roundtable, we got Thea Austin, we got George, of course, we got the lovely Simone and Dan and I. So this is a good one. I know the answer. George has already shown me.
Yeah.
I've been privy to the information, if you will.
Simone, do you know the answer to this one? Because I don't remember seeing this in our.
I just said it to Brad because I thought you guys might want to have ask some questions that might help people in the chat.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, Thea, if you do know the answer yourself, please don't blurt it out, only because we have a 7-second advantage over the people watching at home.
Yeah, I won't.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you know it, raise your hand. But the folks in the chat, the first person to put the artist in the chat will get a $25 Amazon gift card today.
All right.
There you go. All right, Georgie boy, show us your backside, sir.
All right, here we go. Are you ready for this?
Yep. Oh, baby. Very exciting.
I know it.
Yeah, of course you know it, Perv. So if you're guessing, you're in the chat. If you're in the chat and you have questions, put them in the chat. If you want to guess who it is, you can ask questions. Obviously, you can ask if it's whatever. You can ask where are they from. You can ask male, female, whatever.
Yeah.
Put questions in the chat for clues.
The album itself is from 1981.
From 1981. Wow.
Yeah.
Terry the Angel already coming up with a guess.
I think I have like a
What was your guess?
Terry the Angel's guess was Olivia Newton-John. But before we answer to Terry, Simone, what was your guess?
I was going the Olivia Newton-John route, actually.
Okay.
That was
Well, Terry and Simone, this is for you.
Oh no!
You got
Sorry.
Look,
Sorry.
Can I tell you?
Buzzer.
I was going to say David Bowie.
David Bowie.
I think she got a good card for that one.
Not David Bowie. So sorry.
Stephen
What?
Easton.
There you go. Tough crowd, kid.
These are not my sound
It's
effects.
I did. I just booed Thea. I'm sorry.
What happened?
It's a tough crowd. It's a tough crowd.
It is in 1981, so early 80s.
Yeah, but the artist
I
in
don't know why I'm
question.
looking at that and thinking, pour some sugar on me. I don't know why that's coming to my brain.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Is it? Are you saying Def Leppard?
I'm like all over the place.
You hit the buzzer on that too. Like I got the buzzer.
You want the buzzer?
I know that outfit. Hey, I know that outfit.
She knows the
I know
outfit.
who it
Is that a control?
Look, I said
Either she
David
recognized-
Bowie.
either-
Def Leppard.
It's either
I know
Simone
that
recognizes the outfit from the album, or maybe she has it in her closet somewhere. I don't know. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
there you
We
go.
don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Is it Caitlyn Jenner?
Definitely don't have that in the closet.
Tina
Definitely not.
Spazzato, welcome in the chat.
Loving this.
Guessing Diana
Tina,
Ross.
welcome.
Tina's guessing Diana Ross.
Tia, what? Sorry?
Tina Spazzato is guessing Diana Ross.
Is it Diana Ross?
Is it Diana Ross?
What does the brother say?
It is indeed Diana Ross.
Ah.
Hey now, Diana.
It's like I know that. There you go.
This is why we
Alright.
call her Dirty Diana.
What?
You know what?
Go
The
on,
big track
Diana.
on this. The big track on this is "Endless Love."
Oh,
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the
congratulations, Tina.
It's amazing
look.
what I've come
Hey,
across. in my
look. Let me say this though.
Def
The
Leppard,
glare
oh,
on
that's a
that
record.
Oh my
did
God,
not look
really?
like brown skin.
It's a little
That's
that,
what.
right?
Thank you, Thea. Thank you.
I wasn't going to
That's why
say that.
it doesn't look like a black woman to me.
But congratulations,
Well done.
winner.
Well, Tina, did you know
Brilliant.
that? Oh, did you Google it? Let's be honest now. If you Google it, that's fine. We're
wow.
not going to come through the screen and grab you or anything, but you know what I mean? I want to know if she actually maybe she's got the album.
No.
Yeah, maybe.
That's
Maybe she
hilarious.
does have the.
Yeah,
album.
she
You never
knows. Yeah,
know.
she knows it. She knew it.
Knew
She
it.
knew it. She knows it. So there
She
you go.
knew it.
Congratulations to Tina. I owe you
Oh, we
a.
lost Thea.
Oh, we lost Thea. What happened?
Hopefully she comes back in.
I'm having some.
Oh, she's back. She's back. Hold on. She's back.
Tell you, another hit
Tina.
of this, and I was playing it at the time, is "Why Do Fools Fall in Love" by Diana Ross, the cover of Frankie Lyman.
There it is. Tina, you follow me on Instagram, Tina? If you do, send me your email address on Instagram. And if you don't, is DJSTAPLES93 on the Instagram. Send me a message. I think you do. So congrats. And then when the show's over, now real quick, because Tina, you're in the Toronto area, right? So it's an Amazon.com card. Don't pull a Vinny Vegas and try and use it on the .ca website. Go to Amazon.com and you.
Is that what he did?
Yeah, he went to .ca and he was like, I can't use it. I'm like, well, you're old. So that's what happens. So Amazon.com and you can use it, no problem. Do not use Amazon.ca. Just a little bit.
Thea, you can hear us okay though? You're still there? You can hear us?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
still here.
Just got to
All right.
figure
So
out.
I don't
George,
know what happened to the video.
It'll come in swirling.
yeah, give it time. So George, that album was from 1981. What other songs were on that album?
"Endless Love" is on it. Why do
Classic.
Why Do Fools Fall in Love, which I used to play that year a lot.
Uh-huh.
I can't see because it's so dark in there. Those are the two main ones.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
The others I wouldn't. They're all album tracks from when I was reading it earlier. Well, yeah, Diana Ross.
Nice.
No, yeah.
That's a good album. That was a good album pick for this week.
Well, I just happened upon it. I mean, I was like flicking through, and I'll show you something in a second. But I thought, oh, that would be a good one because it is rather misleading, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I couldn't tell that was a black woman at all.
Yeah, it could have been a Quiet Ride album with that outfit.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't know what it was.
But I figured
Quiet
it's in good. We got these wonderful, amazing, strong women performers here, and then you went with Diana Ross. I like that.
Very cool.
That was coincidence, really, because I was going to pick something else, and then I came across that.
One of my favorite stories recently of Diana Ross was during the Greatest Night in Pop documentary about the making of USA for Africa. She was the one that was starting the whole. She went to Daryl Hall. It was like, I'm such a fan. Can I get your autograph? Which in turn started all the musicians of signing everybody's lyric sheets. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yes.
There you go.
And Diana Ross performing at Falls View Casino this Saturday, May 18th.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Very interesting.
Well, actually,
A lot of
DJ
things happen in
Shams,
Fallsview. That's
DJ
amazing.
Shams, my son, a few years ago, just before COVID, there was a private party in Toronto. I think it was at a house, and they actually booked Diana Ross.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very nice.
So when he comes on, he can tell you all those stories.
Yeah, we got to get him on the show. He's
Yeah.
another great DJ in the Toronto area there. Yeah. Dan, you had a question for Simone and Thea?
Oh,
No, I just want to know if we're going to that freestyle thing. Everything's pointing back to the casino with that.
Seems like Fallsview is going to be busy this year.
Yes.
It's busy tomorrow. I'm going there tomorrow, actually. I ended up getting a ticket last minute for Canada's Got Talent for the finales that are on tomorrow.
Where is that going to be?
It's at OLG stage. It's at the old OLG stage of Fallsview. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It'll be a good time. I actually went in to see, they did a lot of the tapings because they've been showing it every week. So I went to the shows back in, I want to say September, October. I think it was around that time they had a few of the shows.
Okay.
So, yeah, Lexi, it was a last minute thing. Somebody from the Niagara region got me a ticket to go see, and the person actually who I'm going with, she does a lot of the costumes for the acts and everything like that. So it was beautiful. And I'm a big like production kind of like, I love that kind of thing. When I walk into, I've said this before, like I'll walk into to go see a show or theater or something like that. When I went to go see, like, actually this did happen, Staples, when I went to go see Cirque du Soleil. Like I walk in because I know Simone, you went to Cirque just the other day. So I walked in and I look around and all I see is everybody's focusing on the acts and I'm just looking at the like staging and lighting.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
That interesting. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Simone, did you go with, I saw a picture with you and Jennifer Valentine and Trish Stratus. Speaking of Canada's.
Yes. I saw them. I saw them there. That was my purse. Sorry. I saw them there, but I went with one of a friend of mine who used to be my publicist, Kevin Pennant.
Okay, and it was it the first show? The show just she froze. I think
it was.
Hello. Yeah, we can hear you now.
I'm there. Okay. Sorry, what was your question?
Was it the first show, or is the show like almost done?
Kick off the first opening, so you're good. You've got time.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I was thinking I was going to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Thea,
it's really just amazing
about that.
Yeah.
Maybe we get Trish Stratus on this show. I can't say that fast. Trish Stratus on the show. Thea, what did you think of George's backside?
There you go.
I liked it a lot, and it's really funny and interesting, because you have to really be a real connoisseur, someone really, and that was the beauty of having album covers and liner notes and that CDs, and I miss that. Yeah, so great concept. I love it.
And the best part is George is now going to model exactly what.
George has that same outfit. Yeah,
I mean he's already got the black and white stripes going on, so
it's pink. That's all right.
George,
I'm sorry.
Get a pair of scissors and start snipping.
All right, yeah.
All right, so I got one more thing I want to do before we all go.
Can I do this quickly for Simone?
Yeah, go for it.
I want to tease Simone here again because I was sorting. I knew I had it somewhere, and I found it the other day when I was flicking through, and I found this, the 12-inch.
I have mine up on my shelf right now.
Okay, because I thought you can.
I have the one you gave me a few weeks ago. Oh,
there it is.
CBS label.
Love it.
That's a UK press.
Love it.
That's the UK version, George?
That's the UK release, yeah. I'll
love
in the
it.
UK then. Yeah.
I'll listen. Any record you want to give me, I'm good with.
You want this next time I see you?
Anytime. I love the other world. Love it.
I tell you what, when I started DJing back in 92-ish, I was playing Rhythm as a Dancer a whole ton on vinyl. So George, that might have been your vinyl that I was playing.
It was 92 because well, the Tower, and it changed from a nightclub to they made it into like a music jazz lounge. We had this president, and it was awful. I mean, it was just terrible. I won't bore you with that. But when we first, in the end, we have to go back to dance music. You know what I mean? And I always remember it was great because that was even a new track then. Thea, it was like early spring, late springtime. And that always reminds me of this feud we used to have with the CN Tower, you know, and I can remember playing that record and the place was bouncing again.
Always.
So, you know, when you look at a photograph or you hear a record, well, that's what it always reminds me of. I go right back to the spring of 92.
That's it.
Yeah. So
That's it. I
yeah.
remember it well. I remember it well.
That
All right. So
Hathaway, What Is Love was another one from roughly that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snap. What else was big back then? New by Liddell Townsville. Follow Me. I mean, come on.
Yes.
There's so many great jams at that time, but and they all still hold up to this day. And I'm not saying it just because Thea is actually here. So
yeah.
All right.
No,
So listen, I want to do one more
hold
thing
up.
before we all got to go. Yeah, it's just jams after jams, as the kids say. I want to do one more quick little segment before we all get out of here. You guys ready for this one?
Let's do it.
I'm going to keep it simple today. On this day in music history, in 1950, Stevie Wonder was born. That's all we need to know about today. That's it.
Okay.
Today's
That's right.
Yeah, today is Stevie Wonder's birthday. That's all we need to know.
Wow. Should play Happy Birthday.
It would be pretty appropriate, right?
Yeah.
It would be.
It would be if our DJ,
Perfect.
if our resident DJ had it.
Yeah. 3 DJs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm playing Superstition. Sorry.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. The guy writes a song called Happy Birthday. It's his birthday. You play Superstition.
Yeah, there you go.
This is why you're fired.
That's the
why.
trouble with DJs. I'm not playing requests.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. That's it. I mean, it's Stevie Wonder's birthday. A lot of stuff happened on this day in music, but I don't think anything more important and poignant, if you will, than the birth of Stevie Wonder. So there you have it.
Right.
Usually you have like 4 or 5 fun little.
Doesn't matter today. It's Stevie Wonder.
All right.
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. There's
Stevie
nothing more.
Oh, that's
Great.
it.
All right, then. What's your favorite Stevie Wonder track? If
Mine?
You had to play just one. Yeah.
Ribbon in the Sky.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Let's go around. Let's go around the group and
Yeah.
everyone pick one favorite Stevie Wonder song. Ladies first. Thea, you're the guest. You go first.
The world's in need of love.
There you go.
I like Hotter Than July because that's when he met Bob Marley, and he started to
Ooh.
use a little bit of his the Caribbean experience into his music, which I thought was really cool.
What's that one song he did? Carry On Reggae Woman. Love. I should
Boogie
have
on,
said that.
Boogie on Reggae Woman.
Boogie on Reggae Woman. Thank you. Yeah.
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 What's yours, Georgie boy? If you had to pick one Stevie Wonder song.
Because I was just working in the clubs in Manchester, and it was, I would say, I remember getting Heaven Help Us All. Although it wasn't a dance track, but it was just blew me away.
Yeah.
And it's still one of my favorite Stevie songs.
Yeah.
And then maybe like number 2, Uptight, Everything's All Right. That
So
was just
great.
Yeah, I loved
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
And Dan, do you have one? That's
I
like
mean, I'm
Superstitious.
going with classic. I'm going with classic right here.
You're going Superstitious?
I'm going with Superstitious.
That's what you're doing? All right.
Superstition is a classic. It's a.
That's a good pick.
I feel like if I changed my answer, it would be bad luck.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I see what you did there.
Okay.
All right.
You can't miss with Steve.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
on this day in music history, there's other things that happened, but and Stevie Wonder was born. Come on, that trumps everything.
Yeah, how old was he when he had his first hit? Like 15 or something, was it? 14? He was
Little
called Little
Stevie.
Stevie Wonder, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow.
That's
You know what? Let's ask a couple people in the chat real quick. I'll be loving you always. Virgil Magsino saying that's one of his favorites. I'll be loving you always.
Yeah.
Lately's another great one. I mean, Jodeci
Oh,
covered that
Lately.
one. That was a
Yeah.
great one.
Yeah.
Anybody else in the chat want to tell us their favorite Stevie Wonder song? Also, fun little movie clip. There's a movie called High Fidelity with John Cusack, John Cusack, and Jack Black.
Yeah.
And they run a record store. If you haven't seen it, they run a record store, and this guy comes in and he says, "I'm here to get an album for my teen daughter. It's Stevie Wonder's. I just called to say I love you." And Jack Black just rips him into an a-hole. He's like, "No teenage daughter wants Stevie Wonder. I just called to say I love you. Do you even know your daughter?" He's like, "Get with it." Great scene.
Another fun fact: apparently the Jacksons and Stevie are related. because it
Oh,
was
really?
a lot of Michael Jackson songs, Stevie singing on them, and vice versa.
What?
Look at that. Who knew?
Wow.
Every day. Yeah.
Chris came in with part-time lover, also claiming that's his occupation.
Oh yeah.
Sarah, love, light, and flight.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh my gosh, yes.
The melody of Pastime Paradise was so good. Coolio sampled it. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for chiming in. What else? Anybody else? Chris coming in with the Wikipedia portion of our show. Born Stevland Hardaway Judkins. He is 74. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Wikipedia. I appreciate it. All right, there you go. So Stevie Wonder, born today. That's it. That's all that matters. And then on this day in 2024, Thea Austin was part of the DJ Staples Roundtable. So how about that? That's historic. Hashtag DJ Staples 93 Roundtable. I don't know what to say. I think we're good. Thea, you're the best. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you staying around to the end with us.
Yeah.
So much fun. And for more fun, just as much fun. Yes.
Well, I do anticipate that we'll be talking again sometime soon. And again, I can't thank you enough. Simone, thank you for reaching out to Thea to make this happen.
Oh, Betty Superstar.
That's it. Songbird. I'm going to call Simone Songbird from now on.
Hold up, guy.
That's my
You got
song.
it.
Thank you, fellas. Thank you,
What?
guys.
I got it.
Thank you so much for loving the music, for supporting everything. Thank you, Simone. Mwah.
Songbird. What? Yeah, what?
There you go.
What did you do? Oh, there you go. Okay. All right. There you go.
Songbird, Simone.
The
Dan.
Songbird.
Oh,
there you go.
He's so pretty.
From now on, it's Songbird.
Is it two words? Is it Songbird? Is two like in the name? Is it two words like that, or is it just one? Did I
I just
misspell it?
make it one. When I text her, it's one word.
Songbird.
One word.
There
Okay.
you go.
We'll edit that.
There you go. Everybody in the chat saying thank you. Everybody in the chat is saying good night.
Thank you to everybody in the chat. Good night, everybody.
Thea, if you're not busy next week, come on back and join us and hang out. We're gonna have Barry Harris next week. Old Mr.
my
Thunderpuss.
God. I did songs with Barry Harris, and so does Simone, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you work with Barry?
Yes.
Yeah. Barry
Yes.
Harris, Chris Cox.
Yeah.
Oh man. Now we're talking.
Oh my God, I would love to join you.
If you're around, let us know. Come on back.
I would love to. Count me in.
All right. Everyone say thank you and good night to Thea. Thea, we'll talk soon. Thank you so much for being here.
Good night.
Thank
All
you.
right. Take care, Thea.
See ya. Bye.
All right, guys. I think we're good. I think we're good. So next week, I can't thank Thea enough. She was fantastic. She's entertaining, funny, beautiful, gorgeous, all that great stuff. Great spirit. She's rocking away to Stevie Wonder in the background there. Dan and George and Simone, thank you so much for the help today. As always, appreciate you guys. Everybody in the chat that's here, thank you for being here. Samus J, we got to get your contact info over to Simone and see what we can do to make that whole collab, as the kids call it, happen. And next week, Barry Harris, Thunderpuss, the legend, the man that is Barry Harris, will be here. So come on back next week, 9 p.m. Eastern. Dan, Simone, George, any parting words?
No, I'm good.
No, you can always drop in and tune out tomorrow night, 10 p.m. See you then. Take a trip through the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, noughties. Who doesn't like a bit of the noughties? The tensies, the teensies, and even the noughties. You never know.
There you go.
Throwing that one in there. Nice.
All right. Sarah, you'll take care of the raid. Dan, will you take care of the closing credits, my friend?
Okay.
All right. Next week, come on back. Barry Harris, Thunderpuss is going to be here. I'm psyched. Thank you, Thea. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Good night, all.
Songbird.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Songbird.
Good night, everybody. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
I'm going to raid out to D Money. Here we go.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.